What's going on, guys? It is your boy Joel TFD here. Welcome back at it again with a brand new review for you guys today. Today we're doing season 2 of Dragons Defenders of Berk, and honestly I really did like this season a lot. I think this is definitely I would say an improvement from season 1, but I wouldn't say a major one, you know. I'm very excited to talk about this with you guys, honestly, but before we get straight into it, just want to say real quickly, make sure you hit the like button, also subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. It will really mean a lot if you guys come and reach that goal, but we also just recently reached 850, so I appreciate that so much, honestly. But if you want to help me reach 900 instead, that would also really mean a lot. Anywho, let's get straight into this Dragons Defenders of Berk season 2 review. Alright, wow, okay, so I'm gonna be completely honest, this season was actually really good, honestly, but I will say it is a little bit better than season 1. It still kind of had those episodes where it did feel kind of draggy, but that was mostly because it felt like more filler, filler, but it still kind of continued the story a little bit, you know, in some type of way. I like how the main villain basically was Dagar. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Dagger. There, I don't know why I said Dagar. Dagger, there we go. I like how he was kind of like the main villain of this season, honestly. Him trying to basically like attack Berk in some type of way, you know, just to get to Hiccup and Toothless. And I just really liked how this whole season kind of like, it went back and forth, you know. Like obviously we had moments about Dagger, but then we also had like one-off episodes, you know. But I will say I did like this finale a lot better than season 1 in my personal opinion, just because obviously it had a little bit more action to it, you know, and just with the whole screaming death and everything. I thought it was actually pretty cool just seeing that whole thing like unfold during the finale. I gotta say really quickly too that this season made me appreciate more Tough and Rough, honestly, just because I thought they were mad funny, honestly. There was this moment with Tough, I can't remember, but there's a lot of moments with Tough, but there's this one where he was like on a tree or something like that, and I just, oh yeah, he was hiding in like some type of tree. He was like, I forgot what he said, but that shit was mad funny to me, honestly. I really like those two characters a lot, honestly, and I'm starting to like, now that I'm watching the show and everything, I'm starting to really adore these characters a lot more, honestly, like Snoutlow, Fish Legs, and Astrid, you know. I really like all of these characters, you know, that we are starting to grow with and everything. I'm really happy that I'm starting to learn a lot more about the dragon lore too, honestly, because it's making me realize that there's not a lot of dragons in here, you know. It's like they look all the same in some type of way, but they're always meeting something new, if that makes sense. And I think that's why I'm very excited to get into Dragons Race to the Edge, just because I was like skimming through the episodes, you know. I wasn't really reading into detail or anything like that. All I saw was the King of Dragons basically, and I was like, oh shoot, so this is definitely gonna be something, you know. I realized too in Dragons Race to the Edge that a season ends with a part 1, but the next season starts with a part 2, so I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about that when I get to that point, honestly, but we'll see. We'll generally see, just because again, I don't know if, well, it says 6 seasons, you know, so I don't really know. Maybe it just kind of leaves on a cliffhanger, you know, and then like some time jump happens and that's why it's a part 2 or something. I don't know, honestly, but I'm looking too ahead right now. But I did love this season a lot. I really did like it, honestly. Again, it did have fillers, but it generally felt good, you know, to see that. I think my least favorite episode, I would say, of the season definitely had to be when everyone was getting sick, you know. I don't know, I just felt like the reason why I kind of remember it is just because like everyone was getting sick, you know. I don't know, I just felt kind of annoyed in that episode, if that makes sense, you know. Again, it just kind of felt draggy, but I can't really be annoyed about it because it is a kid show at the end of the day, you know. I can't just be mad at a kid show. But at the end, I really did enjoy this season a lot. I think it's a lot better than season 1, you know. It's not, and it's improvement from season 1, but it's not a major improvement, like I said at the beginning of this video. I think that's all I really have to say about this, to be honest. Oh, actually, there's one thing that I keep forgetting to mention, honestly, in these reviews, but I really like how you can tell the difference between the movie animation and also the show's animation. Obviously, they have to lower the budget because of these episodes, you know, and of the series. So that's why they kind of decided to kind of change the animation just a little tiny bit, but still kind of cater to that first movie, like How to Train Your Dragon, you know. But I'm honestly very excited to Dragons Race to the Edge because it looks like they kind of improved it, you know, to have it like the same as like the movie, you know. So I'm very, very excited about that, honestly. And this just makes me even more excited to watch the live action movie. I really am excited about that. But yeah, that's going to be the end of my review for Dragons Defenders of Berk Season 2. Hope you guys did enjoy this review. If you guys did, definitely hit the like button. Also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Would love to start a conversation with you guys. Anywho, peace out, guys, to enjoying your day. Make everything else today. Everyone stay positive, be positive. You guys already know to have a positive mindset. Peace.